Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JoeThunder back once again with another episode of the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. I got the homie Elvis Freshlee with me.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Chilling, bgood dispensaries. How you doing, brother?
You know, just making moves, chilling.
Smoking. We're already on our second podcast.
That's right.
Got another banger for you. Got some comedians
Some
in the
funny shit going on today.
Got some motherfucking good stars in the house. Got some motherfucking hip hop heads in the house. You know what I mean?
Skateboarding, fucking killer.
Yeah, bitch. Getting all your bitches.
A Deep Park legend.
Deep Park.
You know the fucking vibes.
But real quick, shout out to our official sponsor, bgood Dispensary over there on 11 West Hampton.
114th and Cherokee, up in North Glen, Colorado, right across the highway from Boondocks.
Across the street from Boondocks. We got the homie Louie. We got Jinx Uno in the motherfucking building. What's going on?
Thank you, JoeThunder podcast.
How you doing,
Appreciate
y'all?
everything you do for the city.
Appreciate y'all, man, for coming, because I seen some videos, man. Y'all be wilding out a little bit. Y'all be getting it.
Oh, yeah.
All about good times.
Some dope videos, some
Never
funny
bad
ass
times.
videos.
Bad times are kind of better.
Not really,
It's
bro.
hard to remember.
It's hard to remember.
Yeah, it's, you get
I'm
to,
here 'cause I gotta
it's what you
control
remember
it.
more. It's what you remember more.
That's why I'm here. I got to control a little bit of it. It gets a little too out of hand.
I think I'm already out of
It
hand.
happens.
Like State Farm,
Like,
good hands with me.
yeah.
Hey, so real quick, let's start with you, Louie. Tell them kind of where you from, where you grew up, a little bit about you, man.
I'm from the west side of Denver, Colfax and Lowell. Grew up. My dad was in prison. Same story. Everyone kind of says, but just grew up like in the kind of hood and like people that love to skate. Though that's what my brother did for me.
I never really knew cats in the hood really like to skate.
I'm one of them. That's one thing I love.
Yeah, and your
about
brother put you on too, right? He was skateboarding.
Me and one of my best friends, Zach, that lived across the street.
Yeah.
He was a white boy, you know what I mean? Just,
There's always one white boy in the hood, right?
yeah.
Hey, he's a down ass white
He
boy.
was the hood. He was the hoodest. Hey,
Nah, that's
he
a
was
down ass white boy.
He was the hoodest
Yeah.
motherfucker in the hood.
Jeez.
Freckles, red hair,
He's a
everything.
down asshole.
Shit. Did the most. Just came up, you know what I mean? Being grimy and shit. But I had a parent, I guess, that cared.
Right.
Got my ass kicked a lot because I hung out with Zach. So good times. Grew up that way. Just got into skateboarding more than anything.
Was that at an early age or what?
Yeah, like around 5. My brother's like 52, so I'm 30 right now. So when I was
So your
younger,
brother was way older than you, huh?
yeah, always like build a ramp.
Spider
in the back,
Loc, legendary, helped a lot to do with the Denver skate park becoming what it is today.
Yeah, he outbuilt that. But yeah, just I don't know. Just grew up in the hood. Had a brother that cared. You know what I mean? Like built ramps and stuff, and kind of like drove me away from the hood, but was still in the hood.
How was the hood though? Did it like embrace you, or was it? Did kind of? I don't want to say give you the pass, but be like you're doing skateboarding and let you do that, or they want you to
more
bang?
like me being part of the hood.
Or
like,
you wanted to be part of the
Yeah.
hood?
First of all, back in
Yeah.
those times, dude, we grew up in the gang era where the gangs were dominating everything.
No, for
Everybody was
sure.
here
I
and
just wanted
there.
to be like my homies,
And his
honestly.
brother came in with the skate and said, "This is a new outlet. Let's go for it."
I just wanted
But
to be
they
part of
grew
the
up
crew.
in the barrio with everybody doing what they were doing.
Oh, for
I
sure.
just love the gang shit.
Yeah.
What did
all
you
my
love?
friends-
What'd you love about it?
Just acting up.
Just being a fool.
Yeah. And there was nobody that had a good parents in my hood, you know what I mean? I was probably the only one. So I just adapted to friends I was with. You know what I mean? Went to school with people that were acting up. Just part of the bad life. Didn't really like sports either. Wasn't a sports.
Not at all. Where'd you go to high school at? Or where'd you go to school at?
I went to Lake Middle School. I went to West and North High School. Got kicked out of both of them.
Hey, who had the best bitches?
None of
Was
them.
it? No.
They just like
You ran through all of them.
When I
or
saw
what?
weed, they're like, shit, I had bitches, but they're whack. You know what I mean?
Damn, Denver.
They
He
were-
was
they were-
skating.
they
He
were-
was skating though. You
Yeah,
were
that's all I
skating
loved.
though.
That's all I loved.
That was all he did
That's
was
all I
skate,
loved.
though,
That's
yeah.
where my head was at. Is like, I could do this by myself. I don't need a team sport. I don't need somebody to help me out. I don't need anything. Like, once I adapted to that, like, I was over any kind of like gang membership. I was still like chilling with people at school and like that.
Right,
But
you were
like,
still affiliated, but you weren't actually.
oh, we were actually in it, but I learned my lesson. There was a hard lesson learned.
Right.
I was there's like I always say, I'm only scared of 4 people: my mom, my brother, God, and the feds. Don't ever be scared of nothing else.
Oh, for sure.
That's what kept me away from the stupid shit.
And that's what skating did, right?
Yeah, of course. Took me around the world, did everything for me.
How did you
That's some
start
cool
getting
cats.
recognized? Yeah.
I actually, honestly, chilling with my little homie David Reyes, bro. That was a kid that was really, really good at the time. Went to the same school as me, and it would always he skated for DC and had all these sponsors and just blessed me, bro. He would give me shoes, give me boards. I would go out filming with them, and I didn't even know what filming was.
Right.
I was younger than them, and I just got into it. I loved you could do it by yourself. You could be by yourself and go skate something. You know what I mean? You didn't need it. It wasn't a team sport.
Right. You didn't have to depend on nobody else. Just you solo
ask my
dolo.
friend to go skate. Throw on your headphones, your MP3 or whatever back in the day you had.
And you were little kicking it though with all these fools.
I always chill with older people. I think you had Dave Davis on the podcast, right?
No, not yet. We haven't done
I
Dave
thought
Davis.
you
We're about
did.
to do. We're about to do one with him. We gotta
That's the big
get him
bro.
in.
Just the
Yeah.
big
We
bro.
definitely gotta get him in.
I just hung out with older people that were actually pro skaters.
Like, we're
too.
dope.
Yeah, super sick.
And
And
they-
super wild. I love the wildness.
Did you ever watch the war DVDs, the graffiti? Because they have the way they start them was with the skating in it. You
I
know what I
seen
mean?
a beginning. Honestly, the other day it's crazy because a homie told me about it, and I seen a beginning, but I'm not a graffiti guy.
I
don't
think
know.
the first
I like
three.
murals and shit like this, but I don't like kids. I don't know. I'm not a tagger. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
the-
you just don't know. So you're
Yeah,
part
I
of that
don't know
culture.
shit, yeah.
No, the way they kind of made the DVDs is they kind of had to integrate it with skating because skating had a bigger lane, and they piggybacked the graffiti embalming off of the skating, and they have I don't know, on the first three they have a bunch of skaters.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of cats back in the day that wrote from the skate park. There was a lot of people who started writing because of the skate park. You know what I mean? There was people that did all kinds of shit. I mean, it was a cool spot where different cultures
You could be
came
whatever
together.
and be together.
Kind of like how we were talking about with Jonas. You know, it was a meshing of cultures and people from all these different sides and all these different hoods
All
that
connected
all
together.
came
All
together
connected together.
and chilled out and chilled together, man. And it was a really dope vibe.
That's what I loved about skateboarding in that, people can be from a different hood and everything, but when you skated together, the whole hood shit was nothing there. You know what I mean? You love that person
Right.
you're with.
Right.
It was a
They
treat.
weren't tripping at all.
That person would help you vibe to do a trick, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what I loved about skating.
Everybody fed off of each other and got. Yeah, I didn't even care at a certain point, and these fools are still inspiring me to want to do tricks and shit. I'm like, fuck.
Would
It
you
was dope, man. It's a cool spot.
would you say, like you said, the overall skate community helps each other build? There's not really too many people that hate, or
There's people that hate, but it was people that can't do it. You know what I mean? They didn't want to be part of the culture. They thought if I
Without
fall, I hurt
haters,
myself.
they can't be
no, they thought
players.
if you
Yeah.
fall, you hurt yourself. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be part of that. But then there was people that were
People that
Just-
stand by and people that
just
do the do.
jocks.
right?
Like,
Just
you know what I
jocking,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, you
Just
gotta play
groupies.
football. You're a midget.
Oh,
I'll
I
kick
got
your
you.
ass. Cool. Kick my ass. I don't care.
Hey, what do you think about the rapper skaters?
That's a good one. It's cute.
Because you're a real skater,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They
it's
work,
cute.
then they
Dead
getting
ass,
their
dead
shit.
ass, it's
But
cute.
if they ain't doing nothing,
But
they
there
just
is
posing.
some good
You
skaters
posing.
that are rappers, though. You know what I mean? I feel like the
Yeah, there's
most
some
good
dope
skaters
cats.
that are in rapping are underground. Started from
No, if
skating
you
and
posing,
then
you
start
posing.
rapping.
If you could hit the trick, I see Phoenix flexing them on Shoreline Mafia hitting tricks. They doing it. You get your mix, you get it.
I was
But if you out here posing, you'll get exposed.
How was Godzilla?
You skating Elvis or what?
I used to.
You get
My
your little
boy
skate
always
Used to have
got
that kickflip
tricks.
off the
I can
bank.
still do
Used
some
to
little
kickflip off the
things.
bank.
My
Yeah,
boy
I did
always
some
got
shit.
tricks.
I used to do
Now, don't
shit.
call him Elvis for nothing. That name just came with.
But I
with
wasn't ever
skin
like these. Some of these fools are sick, bro. It was tight being at D Park and being around people like you and every David Reyes. You know what I mean? Angel, Trevor, all those dudes. Dave Davis was fucking killing it back in the day.
My idol
You know what
right
I
there,
mean?
Dave Davis.
There was dope. Ramel came out.
We
He
love
used to
Dave
come
Davis.
kill it. Even all these cats used to come to the park and really throw some sick
Rip
shit
Dog.
down.
Who are some tight or cats? You know what I mean? That really don't skate no more. That kind of laid the groundwork. Would you say?
Shit, that don't.
Spider Loke, for sure. His brother is a triple OG in the game. He put his work in, and that skate park exists a lot to do with him because today.
But you could say Trevor and them.
Yeah,
they got
Trevor.
older. You know what I mean? Angel.
Angel.
They all were pros I looked up to. but got older. They've been around the world. They've done everything. They're actually real pro.
Yeah, they really did it.
Games on their boards and shit.
Like
And
Dave
I got
Davis,
every one
though,
of
you
their
know,
boards on my wall, too.
Dave Davis, I gotta
That's
give
how-
it to him as being like the first real. Like there was other cats I think that maybe went pro before him or something.
Nope.
But he was like the first, as far as I know, real like dope pro,
legendary
doing shit, going
pro.
on tours, doing hitting tricks that other cats weren't doing. Like
Yes.
he made a name, and he was the character too.
Yeah, that's what I
he
loved
was the
about
persona.
him. He was the craziest guy in the
Craziest
world.
one,
and
wild one.
I was like, I love
First-
that.
Love
I wanted
this
to
fool.
shred
Yeah,
that.
he would
I
throw-
wanted that for sure.
He would throw up on you.
Yeah.
He's fucking crazy, bro.
I
He-
love that.
It was
I was
random.
like,
He was wild as fuck.
Let's be skilled as fuck.
And he's an amazing cat, and he's still he's not as crazy anymore, but he's a really cool dude. And he's still loud and obnoxious, and I love him so much. He's one of my best. He's
Get
like
some party
That's what
going.
kind
a
of
really
molded
cool
me.
cats. Yeah, oh yeah, he's
that crazy mode.
Are you like the little
Just have
version?
fun. Who gives a fuck
Yeah,
what anyone
fuck yeah.
thinks? I just want to
Yeah.
act up, and I don't care what you think. You think I'm a cook? I'll spit in your face and slap you.
So my boy,
Your
look
bitch
right
is
here, my
pretty, but she's
primo,
ugly to me.
He
That's
has
that's
a
how the person
legendary
I am.
rail he hit in Colorado, and it's near 29th in Zunai. It's called.
Shut up and take a drink.
Okay.
he had. I mean, he's done some crazy shit.
Tell him, Elvis,
You know,
tell him.
definitely. This is my ace right here, man. I'm really glad that you came on the show.
Thank you.
What kind of crazy shit are they talking about? You
Tell that
catching?
story. where I was
Everything.
there,
This fool, all the crazy shit that ever
I used to
happened.
live
He
with
started
him. You
everything,
see the
bro.
crazy shit I
All the
did
crazy shit
at
that
his
ever happened
house.
at D Park, bro. Just like go skate day it was like just a couple months ago.
Oh, here we go.
I'm chilling at the park, bro, and it's like a cool, fun day. Everybody's having a good old time, and then here comes this fool Louie with the
Yep,
fucking
just got off work.
two machine gun fucking Orby shooters, and I think he shot every single
Oh, I
person
shot
in
homegirl
the skate
face,
park.
Dude.
She
Give me a
was
diamond
about to
watch
fuck
and
you
accidentally
up.
shot her in the face and was
She was
so
about to fuck you
pissed
up.
at
She
me,
was
dude.
so mad.
So pissed.
Yeah,
get
he
the
felt
number?
bad.
He shot everybody,
I got a diamond
bro.
watch, though.
Little
I got the
kids,
number.
parents, spectators, people that didn't have no business there. Everybody got shot. I was the
got-
funniest. It was the funniest shit I
Anyone
ever
trip on
seen.
you? Any-
No.
They tried. The only that girl did.
Yeah, the one that
Homegirl
came
was
in
about
the
to
watch,
fuck this
the
fool
one that
up.
came- the one that came in the watch. I was shooting, right? I was shooting, and I actually hit her in the face.
I do
She's like,
something
"You
nice by you,
motherfucker."
you son of a
She gave me a
bitch.
little deck, but
She loves him though. But like,
she
yeah,
slapped him.
everybody.
Yeah,
She slapped him.
She's pretty old too. I like her.
She's all buff.
She loved.
Should I call her right now?
You're stupid.
If
Maybe
she still
so.
loves me,
Yo,
she might.
bro,
Yeah.
this shit.
You
Go,
Can answer.
go skate day was
Dark
fucking
thoughts don't
hilarious.
answer.
Let
But
me
that
tell
was
you
just
about-
recently. That was
We
just
gotta get to the
recently.
point with my friend. He hit this rail that you would never believe, and people today still have trouble getting action on it.
Valdez Rail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's fucking hard.
Where's
We took
that?
Nigel there. He
Where's
couldn't
that
hit
at?
it.
Yeah.
What is it?
29th and
right
Zunai.
behind from
Near
North High School.
29th and
Valdez,
Zunai.
Like
Valdez.
30th,
It's a
30th
school
and
next door
Got
to
the-
another school.
it's like 30th and Zunai right there. It's behind North High School. It's like
Okay.
the field that connects them is like
Yeah,
their.
You know that rail
I
that
went to
goes
summer
right
school there
like.
one year.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
My
Type
mom
shit.
went to that school, bro.
Yeah.
And she has a trophy there, and I got the
He
trophy
tried to
rail.
hit it on my birthday as a birthday gift, and he missed it. And then he went back the next day or two, and he nailed it.
Bro,
and there's
yeah.
a
That
video
rail's gnarly
out there.
though.
I've seen some wild shit.
He's got
This
a
fool
few
knocked
futures,
himself out on her.
diabolical.
This guy
He's
has
even knocked
seen
himself-
everything I've ever been through.
Yeah,
this
bro. This
guy
fool's
right
been
here.
through some shit.
I've
been.
lived
Go
with
watch the
him,
video.
pissed him off, done the worst things I could never done around this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
I
why. but
love
do
this
it.
fool. Yeah, but the whole time we were all family. You know, we all loved and hated each other and talked shit, but it was great. We
Can
all.
you tell him how we first met? Because
We
you
didn't
remember that
even
better
like-
than I do.
how we didn't even like each other.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're
fuck
still
this
kind of a little
fool.
cook, but
We're like,
I love
fuck
you.
this fool. We're like, fuck this fool. He was like, fuck you. We were both like, no, fuck these fools.
I was like
And then-
12 years old.
Because he didn't know what he was, just be an obnoxious little fuck, you know. He's like, he was like,
I'm
fuck
crazy.
you, because he's always been like, fuck you and fuck everybody,
still
and
is.
I don't care if you like me or not, like, and all my homies are the biggest fools here, and they'll fuck you up too. But like, not even just on that shit. Really, it was just that's what it was. But also, this fool really was like, fuck you, I don't care. And it was wild.
Like,
So I
yeah,
didn't
man,
like
shit,
it.
like-
I was like, fuck you, little obnoxious
Yeah,
little
you throw the
fuck.
fade.
And then this fool, and then all of a sudden I seen this fool skate, and then he realized that like I actually was cool with there. He thought I was just some poser ass fool rolling
Just,
up.
yeah, showing
You
up.
know, and like I was like, oh, bro, I'm
I
from
wanted to
here.
kick his
I'm
ass
from here. I'm
then I have living with him.
here when the
You guys
yeah,
ever
it was
fight
so
at all,
funny.
though?
This fool fucking almost choked me out one time. I was gonna murder this fool one time.
You're trying not.
He tried to choke me out, bro. I was so mad at this
I
fool.
don't know why. I'm kind of good at that one.
I'm chilling. He just came up and snuck up from behind me. I was ready to fucking
that
kill
move right
this.
here.
Hell yeah! And it's funny because he punches you and hits you, and then he'll later on come and like pretend like he's gonna hit you. And then you flinch because he always does hit you. And then he's like, "Oh yes, man, I fucking never. Oh yeah." And then he hits you. Yeah.
Twice.
Then he hits you again. No, it's definitely like one of those
love relationships.
Love hate you relationship. I mean, I love to hate you and no hate.
You hate me.
No, I love to hate you and hate to. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why my
Sometimes he has too much tequila.
No, he's just
you can just tell.
he's fucking wild, bro, and he's a.
Yeah, you can tell when the tequila's involved.
Whole nother beast.
Shit.
I love this fool.
This ain't a good fucking interview.
No, it's definitely fucking funny.
You first, me last.
Sure.
You know, we deal with the facts of life, and sometimes when we engage in our after hours issues, this goes into the liquor. We love to have our good times.
There's been like things too that were just gonna be something small, and just because Louis was involved, it turned into a big old.
Always good. I could be the worst fucking person in the world.
I was gonna say.
And then you can act up, and I would know somebody that's actually balling and doing something, and they'd be like, "How the fuck you know that? We got free food right now. How do we have
this fool is the reason that there's cameras at the
the
skate park. You know what I mean? This was the reason. Like it's crazy.
It's weird. I go to the airport and people are like, "Oh, these white people are like, I know you. What's up, Louis?" I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? Play my little role. I'll be at a fucking dinner party or something." They're like, "We'll buy your dinner, all this." I'm like, "Cool." Catching a plane. You know what I mean?
That's where legendary Louis comes in. He put in the skate spots, and
he's just been there.
Do people recognize you all the time?
Absolutely,
bro. You can't forget this.
Yeah, he makes it a little different.
So I was gonna say, so if you're in the skating, did you kind of have face tattoos back then, or?
Bro, if you were at the bar with this fool and you didn't even know him or know anybody there, you remember this fool. Yeah. Like later on, you're like, "Oh, I remember seeing that fool at the bar."
Chewy's bar, bro. When we go to Chewy's, bro.
Oh my god.
This is my thing. I don't know why I used to love to do this, but I did it. I would get a fireball shot, a tequila shot, put it together, slam it, throw up like a fucking, like a dog, bro, it'd be all nasty, and then jump from pool table to pool table.
What's wrong with you?
The bouncer would pick me up, right? Try to drag me across to get me out, and I would just exorcist throw up over the trash can. I seen the trash can, but it went over it like this, like.
You said exorcist.
I don't know what you call that, but like it's
projectile vomit.
Yeah, dude, I would do it so many times. And he's like, "How the fuck?" And the homie will pick me back up. The bouncer like kick me out, throw me back in. I'm like, "Cool, I want that same shot."
This isn't one story.
No, I just I can handle it
chill
now.
then,
I
yeah.
can handle it now. I'm like,
Chill after that, yeah.
How many times did you get suspended in high school, bro?
Never. I dropped out. I dropped out. I never got suspended. I got kicked out.
He got suspended the first time there. He was like, "Nah, they told me not to come back."
I think the first time I got expended because I grabbed the teacher's like the
Come on, be
ass,
straight.
the
Don't be
teacher's
lying,
ass.
fool.
No, I'm not lying. I
You grabbed
grabbed
the teacher's ass?
Yeah.
Was she fine?
She was amazing.
What was it?
She used to let me slide a lot, so I thought she was flirting on me. She's like, "Gotta go."
Wait, he didn't just like grab the ass or pat the ass.
I have little hands. I have little hands.
You're
dude. I have
fucking
little hands.
stupid,
Oh, I didn't do that. That's bad.
You're
I didn't know
fucking
what that
stupid.
was.
He was teeing on some honey buns.
I can't.
How old? Or what grade?
I fucking
I
can't.
think like 7th grade, and I thought she was hot. She hated me after that. I didn't care.
Did she kick you out of her class? Did you have to go to the
Nah,
whole different?
shit. She got kicked out of old school. Shit. Then I had to go to Brown Elementary after that one.
He said
I've been to a lot of schools.
you thought she was feeling you, so you grabbed her ass.
He said, "I love you."
I don't know why I was a dumbass like that, but
That's
I do
fucking
stupid
funny.
shit.
It was Valentine's Day.
I think I was funny guy. I was the funny guy. I was the clown of the class. I think she likes me. Watch this. Whoop, you gotta go. My mom kicked my ass. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again.
Hey, what did your mom beat your ass with? Anything?
Hey, she would take the things off the side of the windows and whoop your ass with that. She'd be like, "Go get a stick." I grabbed the skinniest fucking stick off the tree. Woo! That was the best hens I've ever had. And then I grabbed a big one. She goes, "Try again. Go out and get a skinny one."
Fuck that.
Amazing times. Shit, that's what made me like know how to fight and shit like that.
Your mom's the shit though. She's
Yeah,
fucking.
you know the vibe.
She's
She's
cool
the
as
best
fuck.
cook, man. Chicken mole gang.
All day.
She's fucking cool, bro.
I'll bring you guys. I'm gonna bring you guys.
Hey,
a
bro,
plate.
she's cool
Yeah,
as
I'm
fuck.
gonna bring you guys a plate.
I bet she be cooking balls.
His mom's hella
she's
chill.
Chicken mole gang. She's the
Shout out.
chicken mole gang. She make chicken mole for everything you want.
The first time I kind of want to say that I seen you, where Elvis was showing me. He showed me this video. Can you explain what's going down in the?
Well, what video?
Is the pool? What we were talking about earlier in the little pool and drinking beers.
Oh, yeah.
I still has beers floating around the
And your mom
fucking.
comes out with the suntan lotion.
All right, I'll tell you that story. Our cousin Wedo is like they hate 6ix9ine whatever, and 6ix9ine did like this pool thing, and I was like, I'm gonna do mine different, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna drop a bunch of beers in this pool and have a nice like,
Budweisers.
but it looked just like the pool he was at, and I was like,
It's all
dude,
blood.
just get some back
was all
rub,
blood.
rub it on me and do this.
In the
And
backyard.
like, she came out and she did the back rub and it was the tightest thing ever. I was like,
It's
damn.
fucking the best
And she
video
loves me,
on
like, it was funny.
Facebook.
I didn't tell her how to do it.
It's,
but she
he has his grill in all
yeah,
sick.
that was crazy.
It's so
I didn't think it
fucking
was gonna
funny.
go that
bro.
far on it, right?
Oh my!
I didn't think it was gonna go that
You
far.
should
when my mom
repost
actually
this shit.
Started rubbing me, but I got rubbed down by my mom. I shotgunned 2 beers.
Yeah,
and I
this was-
had to go to work that day on my bike. I was so pissed because I was hammered. Fuck, I worked at Grimaldi's or some bullshit. Not Grimaldi. What's that little
It's
Italian
all good.
spot?
You had a job, man.
Oh, it sucked, dude. No, that job sucked. So
Hey, you
sad I
had
had
a
to
job,
be there,
man.
dude. But it was a good little post.
He was getting paid.
I just did it just be dumb. I don't care. Fuck
That shit was hilarious, bro.
it. You see it up? You see the next one?
we have
When I
good
do
times
the
in this
6ix9ine
life.
one?
The swimming one?
You showed me.
You
I
hate
think
me,
I
you
showed
hate
you
me,
that one. You hate me,
blood,
blood. I did show you.
6ix9ine can't be 6ix9ine can't be a blood, huh? And then like it switches and it's me in the same pool, but like a little kiddie pool. What's up, blood? How you doing, blood? In my backyard, hood as fuck.
With the little fucking kid toys in the background
yeah,
and
like,
shit.
That's funny.
It's epic, bro.
Hey, what do you think of 6ix9ine? What's your opinion on him?
I love him as a rapper. I don't back the snitching at all. He didn't snitch on me. I don't give a fuck. But what he did, and it is what it is. Hey, every artist you love, bro, no matter what, you don't know him. You know what I mean? You love him for his music, right?
Right.
So you love him for an artist. You know what I mean? I don't know that guy. He don't shake my hand. I don't give a fuck.
Right,
But
it's
I
just
do
music.
back him because he was a Mexican rapper. He did what he did. He posted it. They just got caught doing it.
He's got too cocky.
Yeah, that's why they call him Tekashi. I don't know. I knew that question was gonna come up too. Okay, I back him. Shit, I'm back him snitching. I like his
Right.
music. though.
Just the music.
Did
What-
you,
We love,
can I ask you a
look, tell
question?
the truth.
Did you
We
like
love
it
the
when he first
wildness.
came out?
We
When
love
he
the
first came
wildness
out.
and the
I've
music
never
that
listened
takes
to
us to
him.
another level.
Like, I
There's no
want-
turning back in our aggression.
Wait.
We love the aggression
Did
in
you
the
back
music.
him when he first came out?
I can honestly say I've never listened to him. I couldn't tell you a song. I've kind of like one time like maybe seen like something, but it was just like
You seen that rainbow hair? You're like, that's gay.
no, this shit was
that's
garbage.
Gay, right?
He was like
Yeah.
just screaming. But what's crazy is like I work for like I guess you can say a department store, like in their call center, and
Is that the snitch store?
Huh?
Kashi works at? Just kidding.
I'm
fucking
like-
joking.
and what was funny though is I would work with fools that you would never even think that listen to that, and they would love that fool like straight fucking at work fucking
Uppity
Yeah,
Yes.
I love that you said that because I went to a tattoo shop. I was right in my hood, and my blood niggas run that shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting a tattoo, and I love 6ix9ine. Like, I love that shit. And this when he was popping, before
Right.
it was the snitch shit. And then, like, I heard some people saying, like, oh, I don't like that, like, rainbow hair, this and that. Went back the next day, right? Same nigga give me a tattoo. All that was bumping was 6ix9ine. I was like, these motherfuckers. And then, all of a sudden he snitched. Everything was dead. You get what I mean? Though?
Yeah.
Like, they hated the hair, they liked him, and now they hate, like, it's music to me, though.
Right.
Music is music to me.
What do you think about like what he did though? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
to
he's a-
honestly kind of leave the crew and then like get everyone indicted. That's some fuck
No,
shit.
it was
But
an
no,
interact
no.
from the fucking realities of life.
What I think
People
he did,
fuck
what I
up.
think he did is they put him in on a high pedestal to where like you got the money, you got this, you got that, right? We're gonna use that. you'll never snitch because we got your back. But when they start doing fake shit and like fucking with him, maybe, you know what I mean, you gotta do something. I would never snitch. If I was doing whatever shit, I go down.
You gonna handle your own.
I go down for my own dirt. I'm like, I did that shit. What's up? I ain't got a lawyer, but take me to jail. I know homies in there. Cool. Not like, oh, I'm a fucking millionaire doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I know it was, I guess, I can't say it's fake, but it's what they had in their own thing. They're their own people. I'm not related to them, so I don't care. Why do I give a fuck?
It doesn't affect you at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. He'd snitch on me.
Now he was.
He tried to give me a high five. I'll probably
in the end, the music was popping. It was trash.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I love the music. I love the music.
We love the fucking hype. We fucking get rowdy, violent, and that music bring that shit.
I think that's what it was.
It was just rowdy, violent music.
Yeah, being the rowdy, violent type of shit, not giving a fuck. Like,
you can't lie and say he wasn't down when he was doing shit. He would post that shit.
No, we pick and choose, like he always says. The
but
politics.
You get what I mean, though? A lot of rappers say they did
everybody
this,
was jamming the shit until it turned sour. Everybody was jamming the shit until it turned sour, and they have something to say for the hour.
And that's where he fucked up. He just fucked up trying to get clout.
But beyond that,
I don't chase clout.
It's just like music. Where we going with the hip hop? Yeah, it took a major turn in its lifestyle.
That's his problem, ain't mine.
Hip hop in general.
Still like it.
Where we going with it? We're gonna find out.
Music,
right.
Me being an old school breakdancer, I think that it has a bad effect. There's things that have changed. We hope that people could get back into but I think the people that control the music.
We hope we catch his ass.
The people that control the music have changed the industry. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of fucking knowledgeable rappers out there that still kick the dope shit, but they don't want it being spread out because it's just like the way the school system is. You know, it's like they don't want you to get that.
Yeah, how you feel about a kid killing a nigga out of school? You know,
if you don't know nothing, you can't do nothing. So
exactly.
So. You think about all the good breakdancers that have been missed out on their opportunities.
That's somebody in the culture.
Like you said, if it affects you,
I'm thankful for Red Bull that they host these shows.
It didn't affect
they exist
none of us.
Today.
It's just somebody wanted to talk, get some numbers, get some clout. I don't need clout. I already got that, bro.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't be here right now if you didn't know who. You know what I mean? Like, I have what I have, but I don't chase that either. I just try to be the good guy. Say hello to the bad guy, actually.
Good wild guy.
Yeah, say hello to that fucking bad guy.
Yeah, I was going to sound like
I'm
good guy.
even when I lie, man.
You know?
That kind of good guy.
Hey, Jinx, let's get to you real quick, man. Kind of tell them where you kind of grew up in. You know, you sound like you're a b-boy hip-hop head from the get, bro.
Man, I showed up here in 92, 93. All right? My grandparents grew up in the southern part of Colorado. Rocky Ford, La Junta.
Oh shit!
I was just there. This weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just painted there. Right?
So I'm out here in California. They had me in Los Angeles, California, Tarzana, near Encino. All right.
She's been all around.
I grew up. We came back out here because the pops industry went down. We said we ain't going to Minnesota. Let's go back to home to Colorado. We came here. We landed, and then I started fucking up. But in the process of it, I came across hip hop and the generation of where I'm at. Because of what I did back then, I was introduced to my homie Elvis today. I would never know him today because of those times. But I'm very happy that I engaged with the people I did to get to where I was at today, to learn and respect everything we do right now.
And was that through b-boying or what?
Breakdancing. I watch b-boys do their thing, and I also watch MCs and DJs and graffiti. But I always had my opinion since back then that fashion was always a part of it. So they always said the 4 elements of hip-hop, but I always said 5. Yeah. And now, there could even be 6 or 7, you know. It goes on and on. But I knew back then that we were beyond 4 elements because the fashion and our style was pimping. People were out here boosting clothes and shooting it.
Oh, yeah.
We were getting it.
Baby.
You know?
The homie talked the other day about rocking 2 polos.
Yeah, I mean, and not even just that, but just you being able to have access to it because it was so expensive. It was expensive in its time. So when you had homies from the street pumping out shit for fucking 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah. That shit's still expensive.
That shit. A winter jacket, for 70, and those jackets back then were 325, 400 bucks.
Yeah. I need some of those hookups today. You know what I mean?
But my breakdancing, man, I bring my hip hop from LA because that's where I was from. But Denver formed my style, and I became what I am through the groups that I ran through and ran with because of the Denver style. Like, my style of LA began, but it ended with Denver style. And that's where I stand with my stuff. You know, I ran with CWD. They had a group called INS. That was a graffiti group. And then the breakdance crew was GWT. And that was where I was a part of, was GWT. I wasn't as good as a graffiti artist as them to be part of CWD. But they let me be with GWT, and I ran with the breakdance crew.
How'd you meet those cats?
Oh, man, I met him through a man from INS. And he has a tattoo shop today, Monkey Fist, down there on, I think it's Tennyson.
Actually, back
Otavio.
he's tight.
Otavio. He said, let me go break dance in his attic or in his little top bedroom. And that's where I met Screamer. Screamer was my main dog, man. That motherfucker, he's a drill. Till this day, he teaches children how to. He pushes the movement the hardest I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's my boy,
and
man.
I'm so proud
He's
of
a
him.
good
He had a
dude.
brother. He had a younger brother named
my
Ark.
dude.
I knew Ark in his
That
younger
fool
days.
is
I don't know
so
Ark
sick.
in his older days. He's in the Pinta. He's putting in his time. He's a triple OG. But in his younger days, Ark is a very powerful.
He's one of the best in the city
connected
for
to
sure.
this. All this.
That's B-Boy?
Yes.
Yep.
If you ever heard about
Ark and Scream.
Ark and Scream. Ark was his younger brother, and Ark used to put in the work.
almost like
I don't know him in his older days because he's where he's at. But
He had power before everybody had power.
in his
Like
younger days, he
him
was
and
one of the best
Capone
breakdancers
and
that
all
would
those
battle
guys.
J-Rock.
What do you mean by
From
power? You mean
LOF.
power moves?
Yeah, power moves.
Power
Like,
moves.
these guys were the
Like
best
spinning
breakdancers that
crazy-
ever walked
crazy
the
shit
fucking
or
earth in our
holding
world.
shit,
In Denver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scream was right there with them. Scream was doing the
Yeah.
same shit,
Yeah.
but it was his younger brother, and then they would battle
Those are
LOF.
sick.
LOF, Lords of Finesse. They would battle J-Rock, and that was one of Ark's main, fucking nemesis. They would do the same type of breakdance move,
Yeah.
head spins, air flares, all that shit.
Arch nemesis.
But they were also graffiti artists. They were all doing it all. So in the end, I learned a lot.
Back
back
then,
in the
that's
day.
what everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
how
you
it was.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
too fat. I couldn't break dance, bro. You know what I mean?
I ran with the bestest breakdancers, and when I got in, they were
too
like,
skinny,
okay, you're going to
man.
start our shit, and if you get this thing going, you're in the club. And they took me to this club called Copacabana, and it was a shit, and I got to run with them.
Hey,
And
where was the Copacabana at?
it was down there. It's called the Limousine now, where all the Mexicanos catch a bus to Mexico.
Oh my
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's
Yeah,
the most
I rode that bus
Right
a
next
couple
to the
times.
spot. Right next to
To
the
the
spot.
Burke.
21st is stout. Show them what it's all
Used to be a
about.
club back then, the Copacabana or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Shit, my grandma probably
And
worked there.
they
Shit.
took me in there. I was 15 years old. They go, you guys are not allowed to go in there. People are drinking. But when the show kicks off, you could go in. That's the night they put me in. They took me with them, and they said, you start this show, and you're in the group. And I ran with them, and I had plenty of good years with them. And it was the bestest time of my life. I wish my kid could have grown up and experienced the lifestyle I lived.
Right.
But it didn't
these
happen
video
like that.
games?
Yeah, it don't exist no
Yes,
more.
these video
Fuck
games.
video games, like
But
you said.
he listens to my stories and he understands. And I just look back on those times and I wished, like Elvis, he is a young generation member of this stuff that still kicks us into children's hearts. And that's why I respect and love this guy for what he does for our culture.
He's my older generation to me. I hated this motherfucker, but everything he would tell me was a good thing to do. I'm like, I never knew what good meant.
Mm-hmm.
So I live with that nigga.
You got talking the mic. You got the mic to the side.
Mike to the side. Nah, but Elvis was always like the bigger homie to me. Like, we didn't get along at all, but when we got together, I learned from him. I'd see him do like one thing about tagging. I love murals. I love shit like this.
Right.
I don't like fucking scratch, man. I'm like, what the fuck? That's what we used to do in the hood.
It's my
Hit a
favorite
west side
shit.
and bullshit.
That's my favorite.
You know what I mean?
That's my favorite
Let me
graffiti.
give a shout out to from CWD Crank, man. That's a big dog in the game doing his big thing out there right now. He's in the business. Look him up. He's under a different name than what I call him, but he's getting construction done. I love that guy.
I want
Good
to hit
man.
the exit sign right next to that nose right there.
What do you mean hit it? Just
Like leave.
break it.
like bounce.
It's like break some shit.
He knows I'm talking about.
Let me tell you, Elvis got one of the best graffiti shit out there I've seen, and that's why I say I look back on how far it's become, and to see the new generation how far I came to where he's at. Man, this guy's incredible.
That's what I love. Like when I grew up, like with him, I only seen like this kind of work.
Right.
So when I seen little tags, hoodlum tags, I'm like, I don't like tagging.
Yeah.
I suck. Hit up a little West Side. I look like a bitch. You know what I mean? Dead ass. It was a gang member bullshit, but when I see him do it and take the time to do it, I love that. Like, I appreciate art, not like little throw ups, I guess. Is that what you guys call them?
Either tags or
Tags and
throw-ups, you know what I
throws and
mean?
shit.
Not like the beautiful shit, though, like you're kind of
I
talking
love
about.
beautiful shit.
Yeah. I like it all. Fuck
If it
it.
looks like my girlfriend's coochie like that does,
I like
shit,
just
I'm
like
gonna
you
like
hate
to
it,
fuck
yeah.
I
shit up?
like bombing
No, I
around.
like to fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. Just like the way you like to fuck up shit, graffiti writers like to fuck shit up too, and just
Yeah, I like your sneakers too.
like
Well, you
bombing.
got a little paint on there.
Yeah,
You-
man.
and then one walking cast. Cool. Do you skate too?
Nah, I wish, bro.
Shit.
You know what?
When I was 3, I was a little G.
I was like, I could never do any of that shit, bro. I could
should
never
try it.
skate. I would always fall. I could never roller skate. I can't ski. I can't fucking
He
what do you
can't
say,
do
stew
shit.
on
He
the
can't-
water.
I just can't do
No,
shit.
I can't do any of that
I
shit,
just
bro.
can't not do shit.
And I always
I
just-
can drink podcasts and talk shit and
yeah, smoke
tag.
weed and do all, yeah.
The only thing I paint is my shoe, and that's cool.
You're
I
fucking
back that 100%. You should paint the couch. It look better. I'm in.
No, I just never could do that shit as a kid. I always just attributed it to me being a
It's
fat
tough, bro.
motherfucker.
It's
You know what I
tough.
mean?
I
Well,
can't
I'm a skinny
draw.
motherfucker. I
That's
couldn't- hey,
easy,
No,
yeah.
listen, no.
That
Fuck
was
a skinny
speak.
motherfucker. I was a
I
little
can't draw.
motherfucker
That's
that
why they
could
put
do-
me in the
I
breakdance
do
crew because
whatever
I
I
couldn't
wanted.
draw.
Yeah.
I was just always that little guy that just loved doing what I like to do. I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
I could be crippled, blessed. I don't give a fuck. I have face tats. Never used to tell me when I first got my face tat. What the fuck did you say? You ain't never gonna get a job, nigga. Best bet, bro. I got
Best
everybody.
word of
I
advice
got
ever.
everybody a job. I got a job and got everybody a job. All my homies. Shit, they're like, can I get a job?
Where'd you
Can I
work
get
at?
this? Shit, I used to date a bitch that owned a fucking
It
business.
was his first tattoo, bro.
On my face.
On
And-
his fucking
And did I get a job
face.
the next day? Did I not get a job the next day? Tell me. Don't
Oh my god.
tell me what happened
Did
the
you get a
next
job
He
day.
did. I'm sure he
Duh.
did. I'm sure he
Duh.
did. I know he did.
I filled out the application and everything.
And
got
that's your
the
player
job
over here.
right next to his house. At Tony P's Pizza, motherfucker.
It wasn't the next day, but
Pimpin'.
it was. He did get it.
Yeah,
Let me tell you,
he didn't
JoeThun,
believe me.
we used to go to breakdance battles back in the day at H2O on Alameda near
We don't like water.
Zunai or Vallejo, somewhere down there.
That by the organ grinder, the
Yeah,
old
they'd
organ
have
grinder.
a basement party, and it was gigging and popping. You know, people would come down. Everybody was always looking to mac a chick, so that was their main purpose for going. But you get that extra ingredients with the breakdancing, the rapping, the hip hop party that they were kicking in down there.
They all
But
break
there
and
was
have
always
that
the gangs forming, so when they would collide, it would disrupt and destroy the party. You know.
Yeah.
I love them
It would
parties.
end in a bad segment, but it was always a good reason for the party. Like people wanted to enjoy themselves. Sometimes it would go all night like it was meant to be, but there would be them nights where people would collide their issues there.
It was real
would end
small though too back in the day. Like they
Yes.
had breakdance competitions for just a couple fools in this hood over here. Not like everybody in the city wasn't going to everything like that. You know what I mean?
What was
Because
the
it
one-
wasn't promoted like that. It was just in the community. Like the rec center was having so and so.
Yeah, like what was the
you know.
one like where you used to live, Swansea, and they had and they'd go all night. The hood niggas, like I met hood niggas. I'm like, you break dance? What the fuck, nigga?
That's their way.
I see you pull
Not
guns
the-
on niggas. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all over here break dancing, dude?
Nah, yeah, like I said, it's one of those
It's a culture thing.
urban
like, it's something you love,
subcultures.
It's a hobby. It's
fools are from
something
the
you have.
hood that
Yeah, but it
that
was
do this
peaceful at
stuff.
one point when I came into the world of it. It was happening. It was there. It was powerful. It was a movement. It was strong. It was.
It went through waves. Honestly, it's gone through waves. It's been peaceful. It's been not. It's been peaceful. It's been not. You know what I mean? It was like,
It was up and
I
down.
feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people don't have
Where
the
your
heart to
life
step
went.
up like that no more.
Your life would
They
be
don't
bad.
have, like,
You wouldn't
nobody
break
has
dance.
the heart to
Your
do a
life would be
battle
good,
rock.
you'd
yeah,
break
yeah.
dance.
Nah,
You
fools
know?
are getting it still, bro. Fools are getting it. They're still really. Fools are really getting it now.
I want to throw in my homie. I heard his name earlier in a podcast, but I just want to say, Denton is a big booming in the big thing of this, and I love Dent.
Yeah, he's
he handles this shit for the group, and there's plenty more of them. Like there's so many guys out there that.
Yeah, no,
He's
but
really
Dent's on it.
dedicated
Elvis is
to
one
what
of
he's
them.
doing.
Elvis is one of them. With JoeThunner. JoeThunner, you're the one that right now that I look under, and I'm like, you know what? This guy right here is pushing it. That's why I'm very thankful to be part of your podcast. Because I'm glad you're out here sharing this type of information.
We got it, bro.
To
We can't let it get
the
lost.
new generation that's walking amongst us.
Because they don't even know.
But there's
It's
so much
exactly like-
stuff,
that's why I grew up
incredible
with older people. I
tales
love
and
the
her,
older
and it ain't
culture.
over yet. I look at your guys' room right here, and you guys got so many opportunities. It looks incredible, you know.
Thank you, man.
Like
Nah, for
it's just
real.
crazy where you guys gone with this shit. It's fucking live and direct, and you know the hip hop of our music and our life. It has took a turn, but we know that if we stick to the roots, we'll never fade away from where we're going.
It's always about what people like. Like now, it's a new generation. It's like the little
Totally
kids.
new.
It's that SoundCloud bullshit. But it depends on the consumer of your ears.
Right.
You like it or not. You can say fuck it and keep going to Tupac, Biggie, all that. Me, I like everything.
Yeah.
The wackier it gets, the better I like it.
What were you listening to when you were growing up, though? What kind of really caught your ear as far as
Shoot,
hip hop?
11-5, Dayton Family,
Alright.
Messy Marv, some real gangster
That
shit.
West.
Who's putting you on that shit?
My brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill a hoe, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? That shit, that was in my head. Because I was already in the trap, you know what I mean? I was doing that, seeing it, visualizing it. Through my brother, through what I'm doing. Any music that relates to me, like, I feel good and it belongs to me. It's like nowadays, Gucci Man, like, the shit that's going on. Like, I love that kind of shit. Like, I love anything that relates to me, appreciates me. You know what I mean? I can't get along with some fucking Save the Hood and all this shit. I like some Ice-T shit.
Yeah.
Turn around, shoot your motherfucking friend in the face shit. I love that. Cool. That's what, not save the fucking hood. Can't save the hood.
Nah.
The hood can't even save the hood. The fuck am I gonna do next? Grab a brewski, right?
Hell
And
yeah.
drink with the homie that hates me.
Nah, I don't hate you,
boy.
bro.
Hey, no.
I got nothing but love for you.
Hey, but he did the cheers. He had a blunt and I had a fucking beer.
Hey, what about you, Jinx? What were you listening to growing up? What really captivated you?
Man, you know, I go back and I think about all those hip hop raps. I remember MTV hitting its first marker in my time. You know, I remember watching MTV and hitting it for the first time. And it wasn't even hip hop or rap. It was like fucking the music groups.
It was country.
ZZ Top and fucking.
all those old videos.
Yeah, and just people getting it, like just getting live. And then when the rap came, you know, I'm like, all right, the breakdancing
That's when
in the
they hit,
videos.
yep.
When I saw the videos, I'm like, okay, I want to do that. And that's how I bring it to Denver, you know, because I learned from them. But it came from MTV. It came
And it
from
came
MTV.
from California too, because that's where you came from.
And not necessarily California.
like
It was
Ice-T,
all
all
over
that
the world.
shit that
It
was
was
coming from
MTV.
California,
It was a
like, bless
creative
us with
network to
rap,
show us.
like actually
And it
gangster
never
rap.
ended. It never
No, for
ended.
sure.
It was all 24 hours a day where we were like, fuck, this shit
There's
don't
music
suck.
television.
So, but when you got the videos of the breakdance, you're like, okay, Brooklyn and them were setting it off. It was started by, like, everybody says, oh, black
Fucking
folks.
Crazy Legs
Black
and all
folks
that.
started it.
B
Black folks
Street.
started it.
It was
No,
the
it's by
B Street.
Latinos and black folks.
You know what?
Yeah, B
This is
Street,
some
that's
shit
how
that's
it
been
was.
brought up lately. Is the whole
Yeah.
Fat Joe said some shit about how Latinos helped start it, and like a bunch of people
We
start
got the
tripping.
moves. We got the moves.
But
And
that
like-
was half and half.
Right.
That was Puerto Rican.
We got the moves.
Right, and that's the whole thing which people don't understand.
But so does
It was
Africa.
half
They
and
got
half.
the African
Puerto
dance.
Rican, you know what I mean? Being
The cat.
black.
What was the homie that was on the podcast?
They're American, but they got the African
Begins with a
Bambata
B.
dance.
He was one of the first Latino.
Oh yeah,
B-boys.
yeah. No, yeah. He's
And what he
definitely
was
the man.
saying
Batch.
Is Batch, yeah.
Batch
and
one.
what he was saying is they had a big part playing in the B-boy
beginning,
shit.
yeah, the
but
beginning
the
of it
actual
all.
rap is which people are taking.
were the first
by this
B-boys.
comment.
Yeah,
of
from
course,
the
that was started by African Americans and they
Yeah.
dominated.
From New
but
York.
Latinos
From
were
New York.
based in the B-boy, which if you think about it, B-boy and graffiti was before fucking rap. Rap was the last one.
Yes.
They just
You
went
know,
off
because
beat.
DJing was
DJing
before that.
was it, yeah.
You know what
And
I
then
mean?
before that was what? Right before
Graffiti
DJing?
was already before that. All.
Graffiti
Well, I
was
know,
Then
but
DJing.
B-boying came from beats. Just
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not even
Graffiti,
rapping.
DJing,
And then people started
B-boy.
rapping.
then rap.
And the rappers
Yeah,
were
exactly,
like
exactly.
originally just like the
You know what I
Crate
mean?
Boys and shit, and they were like
Yeah.
spitting on the mic, hip hop,
like walking
a hibbit,
beach
and they were
street.
just saying, you know.
We can spit our melons for hours, but you know, look at the capoeira, how it works and all that shit. You
Who's
just
that
go
bitch?
from that. The
Who's that
capoeira.
bitch?
It's a movement, kick, fighters.
Who's the capoeira? I don't like her.
But no, literally
like
though,
herpes.
Batch and his crew.
La Llorona.
Batch and his crew were the
The
first.
Llorona? I
They're
love
talking
her.
about how it was even just started off
And
of
the
some.
capoeira's
and
the
what-
same shit.
And what they still don't even understand on that is like there were white boys too.
Yeah,
like
that
the cats
did-
that do
everyone did
graffiti,
it.
You know what I mean?
In
And
New York, they
yeah.
started that fucking vibe. Like
Yeah.
everyone either wanted to do beats, beatbox, breakdance, or tag. There was no rapping in it. And then it got big. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, now I gotta rap to something. You know what I mean?
But that's what they were. That's the whole thing is they don't understand. They're thinking just rap is hip hop.
Yeah, but no,
there's
but how did it start?
rap-
It
Yeah.
started from
Rap,
tagging,
elements,
beat,
elements.
like breakdancing, tag.
We've
Like,
accomplished that. It's the elements of it, but
it's like
there's many
skateboarding.
more
When people
today,
say skateboarding's
but
gay, it's white
Right.
people shit.
But you're
no,
saying
it
what
started from
inspired
that.
me?
It's something that you
learning
don't
this
know.
raw shit of just people getting into action of it. Then when you connect everything with it, it was just such a fucking high. It's like you could get one.
Back in the
two,
day, nigga,
but
you
when
had to make a
all
beat.
four, you were just getting it. You were in the. If you were able to bust a rhyme, not everybody could
Like Busta Rhyme?
Not everybody could rap. Not everybody can rap. So
I was doing dance to
you
my
were able
rhyme.
to break dance, you were able to do graffiti. But if you couldn't fucking do the
I know a
other
bitch
shit,
that could twerk to
you
it.
weren't connected.
That's why. That's why you did everything until you figured out what you liked or what you were good at.
I already know what I love, and I keep to it. If I love it, I'm keeping
So
to
that's
it.
where the skateboarding is
100%
another
is on
element.
my
It
hand,
is
you know what I mean?
an element
If
to
I love it,
hip
I'm
hop.
gonna
Yep.
keep to it.
Skateboarding is now a part of hip hop. Like it's
No,
connected
yeah,
to
it's
it.
one of those elements, like you said.
They used it in many videos to fucking say, "Hey,
I
it's
just
here."
never want my hobby to be my job, bro. I don't want it to
You
be
don't
my
want your job, your hobby to be your
It
jobby.
sucks. It actually sucks. Because in skateboarding, you hurt your fucking leg, you do this, you do that, and you can't do it no more. It sucks.
Gotta invest your
Be
money.
a dishwasher.
Did you make any kind of good money skating?
Duh. Do you?
Huh? I don't skate.
Want to learn how?
Sure.
Ty. I got a
Once-
board in the car. Grab it.
Once the foot gets healed.
Giving it
What's the
some.
hill flip? I got a hill flip for you. That's my favorite trick, too.
Nice.
I can learn you that one.
It's your fucking-
No, dead ass, though. That's my favorite trick.
Yeah.
Don't break my neck, bro.
Hey, won't don't think that.
Too
If
old
you
for
fall,
that.
catch you.
I'm too old. That's the stuff when you're young. Like if I'd have learned it when I was young, then it'd be different. But now I'm too old.
Said
for
if
that.
you
I
fall, she'll catch you.
You just younger than
can't
me.
even get on a hoverboard. No.
Do you have
Yeah,
another
'cause
historical
there's not
spot
one.
that you
There's
dropped
not
a dime
one.
on with your fucking skateboard? Do you have another spot where you hit a fucking jam?
All the spots are my jams.
All right. What was the last one you hit?
I can't remember, but I hit it.
Hit it and quit it.
Duh.
And then split
And
it.
hey, I pull in to pull out, so she ain't pregnant either.
It ain't mine.
That baby look like him.
She got that
No, I
long
was talking
hair.
about that. Talking about the face.
The way
of
I
it.
see the graffiti around Denver right now, I think it's cool. I see some good, incredible tags up in the monument up there by the fucking
like the
6th Avenue
Incredibles.
Bridge. It's crazy, you know. Some people have gone up there.
They've
And,
been getting there lately.
yeah,
though.
they hit it major. Like I don't know if you
Yeah.
noticed that, Elvis.
There's been some
It's
nice
some
shit.
major shit up there.
I pass out when I see him.
Now, of course, I ain't seen nobody hit the new roadways down there on I-70.
No, it's been hit already when they're tearing it down. and stuff.
let me just get. I want
many
to push
cars
to this
have you
point.
hit down
Let me
there?
push to this point.
I-70
Between
and bang.
right before 20th Street, you guys all know of that building right there. It's just there's a lot of people that have bombed it, but I feel like there's a lot of toys smacking it.
It's because it gets buffed right away.
No, the tags are staying
So
there.
I get what you're saying.
That's kind of what happens though when you get like tags and
Have you
shitty
seen
shit
it?
that
Have you
rides
seen the
forever.
tags?
Hey, I
They're
feel like
staying
the
there,
good
Elvis.
ones
On that
get
building?
buffed.
Oh, by the
Right?
yeah, that shit's. I
Right?
know, but it's
What's
just.
that?
And we're
The
seeing
good
toy
tags
tags.
get buffed.
So, what is your opinion on that? Let me ask
There's
you
some
that question.
There's some good stuff. I like graffiti. I don't care what it is.
I know, but
I know, I can
if
tell.
it's
It's on your
toying
face.
up the fucking block, how does that make you feel?
I like that they're out
How,
there
no,
getting
no,
it.
no. What he's saying, how do you feel when you get buffed? Cause you look a little buff, bro.
You're fucking
Okay, I'm gonna go
working out.
because you're agreeing
those
with some
frijoles.
shit. That
Hey,
these
you're not
people are making
chicamole.
us look
You're
bad
frijoles.
when we go out there and do the risk.
Frijole
They're
gang.
destroying this shit.
Know
with
what
the
we call
fucking
fat bitches?
toy-ass
Tortas.
Tortas, yep.
What's up, torta? Not even fat girl.
Those are Texas girls.
No,
You learn.
you see a girl
learn.
instead of calling them a bitch.
You
You're
know?
like, what's up, torta? How you doing?
I think it matters
Am I
what,
fat? No,
that they're
you're
out
hot
there
as
getting
fuck, but you're a
it.
No,
torta.
but
Yeah.
like,
I
are
feel
they
better
toying
not calling you
or
a
are they
bitch.
just wasting?
Texas chicks are
Because I
tortas.
remember
Oh, all
I
the
had
time. 'cause they are
gangster
that-
Yeah,
cousins
but
that
they're
would
fine.
do
Nigga,
gangster
they're
tags.
cute as fuck.
You touch
They
their
were the
belly,
bomb,
you're like,
They're
damn, I got
cute as
this.
fuck, though. You know
Weird
what I mean?
ass type.
I ain't gonna
shit.
lie. I like the bigger ones too.
Yeah, I was
So
like,
when
you
you
want
see
a
stuff
big,
like that,
cute
you're like,
girl,
okay,
like a-
I'm seeing a
Hey,
different
no idea,
style.
ugly girls.
But
So when they break up with me, I
when you
don't
see
feel
people
bad.
do bad tags,
They're
you're like,
already
what are you
ugly.
doing?
Nah, I don't really.
Cool.
Honestly, I just
We both
I like
would
when
be-
people
You had
do
a good
graffiti,
time, but
bro.
I had a bad time.
I like all.
Hey,
If
girl.
it's bad, you
Well
think that,
over
hey,
shit,
they made
stay.
an effort.
Gotta go.
Okay.
I think it's tight that they're in the
I'll
city.
buy my own
That's a
Uber.
lot. I have to ask. Now I know.
That's
Have you ever bought
they're
your
out
own
there in
Uber?
the city. They're doing
Bought my
it
what?
there.
Your own Uber. Have
What-
you ever
what-
bought your own Uber?
What is it?
leaving the
You know,
bitch's house?
it's not
Oh,
for
Oh, it's
everybody.
amazing.
I know.
You feel like you're
I
a
know.
pimp. You're like,
We
fuck,
do it for
I
each
need
other,
you, I'm out
and
here.
and I like that it's there because
I'm
then it makes
outside.
it
How the
hard.
kids say?
You
I'm
know, on the
outside.
buff, it makes it harder for them just to keep up with everybody. And if you feel some type of way about that spot, you should have got
It's
it.
amazing.
Don't let some toy get it before you. You know.
You sleep on shit, it'll be gone.
I like graffiti,
sleep on the
bro.
hoe. I gotta go.
I like-
At one point, you do
Don't
respect
sleep
the
on a
toy,
hoe
just,
if you gotta
hey,
go.
yeah, he's getting out there,
Never.
but
Because the hoe
I
will put
always
some
thought that
ice
was the
on your ass
battle.
and
The
kick
reason
you
for the
out.
rivalry was
with the
that
quickness.
this guy, yeah, he may be
If they
active,
go over
but
your
he's
shit,
just shitty.
if they're going over your shit and their toys,
There's no
then you
style
just blast them.
whatsoever.
I
But
don't know tag if I
you
don't
go
give
over
a
the
fuck.
shit.
He reminds you of Spit.
yeah, but it don't. I mean, see,
Look, now they're people.
the thing is, there's
Yeah, they're about to
people.
start catching
Yeah, let
heads.
him go.
Nah, hell
Let him
nah.
go. Look at him.
Nah,
Let him
hell
fight.
no. The thing
My money's
is,
on him.
the thing about
So I got no money. Guess what?
graffiti, bro, is that some people like it, some people don't like it, whatever. But if motherfuckers are out there getting it, that's a respect to people because all those walls are out there for everybody else.
Do
They're
you
not sitting
think
on their
I give a
ass.
fuck?
If you feel some
the
type of
rail
way,
was out there for me. I'd
If
rather
you-
grind a rail.
if you feel some type of way about graffiti
This rail.
out there and it's whack, so you feel like you got a beef with them, then that's on you. Like I feel like that's tight that they went out there and got it, and they might be toy, but one day they might be dope. I've seen fools go from whack as fuck
Practice makes
to
perfect.
No, I
Just
get you on
killing
that
it.
because in the house I stood with you. You showed me like how people got really
Yeah.
good at tagging.
Right.
Understood, but if they're
No, for real
knocking
though.
other
You have
Yeah.
showed me that.
pieces
You're the
and
one that
shit
showed
to
me
get
how
to that
good you
milestone,
can be and make you
then
like
we got
tagging.
problems, and that's always been in the past.
You know what it is on that is about being habitual.
Am I lying, Elvis?
If you do some
Nah,
habitual
I
liar.
don't think that. I don't think
Habitual
that
anything.
you have to have beef with people because their shit's whack and they're putting it up.
I know, but haters have always made the move to
I
overcome
never hate
them.
on it. I just don't. It's not my
So your
thing. It's
your
not my
piece wasn't
culture.
that
You know what I mean?
nice.
Yeah. Then you
I'ma
just
do a
do a
better
better
one.
one.
well, that's the name of the game right there. You don't
Exactly.
go over something unless
Exactly,
you can
but
burn
they're
it.
talking about violence.
But if
I'm
you
just-
could burn it, then it's whatever.
I
We're just
never
talking
go
about the
in
fact of
anybody's shit.
graffiti. People always have the best heart in mind, but when you're out doing bad shit and knocking out major pieces, you're gonna get
That's
it out.
what's
If
with
you're
fucked
doing
up.
some disrespectful shit, you'll
Yeah,
get
'cause I've
checked
seen a
quick.
lot of that.
So
Yeah.
you remember
Murals
the
and
time in
people crossed it
LA
out?
when it
That's
was
fucked up.
beyond where we're at today. People were getting fucking shot down off bridges and
That shit
shit.
still
like that.
happens.
Yeah.
That's a whole different. I mean, that's a whole different animal, bro. You see what you're asking
Yeah, so
is.
that's where we're getting at right
But
now.
what you're asking
You're
is.
saying that Denver ain't there yet.
Not
No,
even close to LA.
I think no, hell no,
You
not
can
not
barbecue,
in, not
you
in
can paint here
graffiti.
freely. In LA, you can't do that.
Nah, it's different. It's different for
You
sure.
can't do it in LA anymore. That's what I'm saying.
No, if you do it in
I don't
LA,
even- they're robbing people for their chains in Roscoe's Chicken.
Yeah. It's
I
crazy.
still got mine,
But bro,
and I was at Roscoe's.
the thing about it is though,
In
is
LA.
that out here.
We're
It's not.
R&B
It's not
was
like
rock,
that.
you
There's
know what I
foods that
mean?
are dope and there's
Just
foods that
don't
are
fuck
whack.
with a hoe.
But it's graffiti and it's out there. And
hoe
if you
will
should,
get
if you
you
feel like that's what I'm saying. If you feel like somebody's whack, then go do something better than them. But like, there's enough walls where you don't need to be hating on somebody or going over their shit or starting a beef with
Shit,
them
you
because
wanna rob me?
you don't like their
Take that
graffiti.
shit, I want my life.
Yeah, I don't know those
Right?
grounds anymore like I used to back in my younger days. I can only
It's
imagine
different.
how people react towards those things like that. But, when you're a heavy graffiti artist and you're just smashing everything, you're going to cross paths with somebody that's trying to
Yep,
come into
exactly.
the game new.
What was that Mexican
and
movie
that's
with,
and
like,
that's cool. But if they're not going over you, they're not doing disrespectful shit, and it don't matter.
But
The moment they start doing disrespectful shit, then you just crush all that shit.
A new graffiti artist in the territory, right?
Hell yeah, I love it. I
remember Saber.
I welcome it. I welcome it.
Remember Saber on LA? You know,
Yeah, that's that
Saber
movie.
had a lot of train networks out there where he was trying to hit over the bridges and shit like that, and then caught up. Chaka, I bring him up earlier. You know, he was a fucking monumental graffiti artist
doing
forever.
that, bro.
Yeah, still killing.
Yeah,
Apple just went
but
viral
he
not too long
does
ago.
interviews in this new day and age where he's come out and said,
See,
"This
I
is who
love
I
the
am."
mural shit.
Um,
I love something that takes the
Well, let's go back to
Yeah,
breakdancing.
that's
Can I
fun.
go back to breakdancing for a second?
you
Let me
can't
just
even dance,
express
bro.
one last emotional thing
Go
I have
for it,
with
go
it.
for it.
It was such a beautiful thing to connect with people and just do these battles and battle the best of the best in Denver.
The
We
battle
used to
of the
battle
bands.
the Asians, and they were called the Smurfs, you know.
The Smurfs. Is that
And they
me?
would come in and
I'm
use
a watch
helmets,
kid in
and
the
they would
hole.
do incredible breakdancing, but they would use extra utilities and shit like that, you know.
Extra utilities. What the hell's that?
Technology.
Whatever the fuck
So
you
what's
want to
that
know.
is? What is that? They have a stick.
But they would come in and battle. They'd be down to do breakdance battles, but then when they do power moves, they would go into that shit. And they would do helmet spins. But we had our little arc. We had fucking LOF, fucking J-Rock doing head spins on fucking beanies, you know? Killing those head
I'd
spins.
rather wear a helmet and spin all day.
And making that shit work
Hey, Elvis,
without a
spin me.
helmet.
Look.
So I go back into those times and I look back and I respect everything that everybody gave me because I was learning through them. I always used to start the battle rocks off, and I wasn't as good as them. I couldn't do those power moves, but they knew that I could go in
You
the
dance
power
right
rock a
off.
stage and dance the stage wide open, get my little action in and
That's what
fucking
it
break
is.
it right
That,
open.
that power dancer. Look.
And I'm proud of what I did. But it goes back to the graffiti. Next, you go into the graffiti, bam, you see these badass graffiti artists bombing shit up for the events and shit like that. Then the MCs come in, and then the DJ. But most of all, everybody has style. Whoever was doing their part of the fucking hip hop always had a look, and that was the fucking fifth element to me,
Look
was the
what's
style.
this shit.
Yeah, fashion.
When I showed
The
up, what's
dress,
up,
bro.
man?
From
Yeah.
Kangol
Dope
to
is sold,
Jordans.
and I'm
Fuck.
happy with that. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no break
bandana.
shit.
Of course, seventh, maybe we bring in the
Dope
beer
is
and the
solid,
alcohol,
man.
but it was always about
I had to live
us
slide just to
expressing
get high.
ourselves about
Yep.
how we're gonna live this life, right? We're gonna shake and bake and move and do whatever we want to
Yeah,
do.
the cake already been baked after you were doing that shit.
So you know, as you get older and my age right now, that moves aren't so easy no more.
No, that's what we're talking about. We just talked about that on one of the last podcasts. We're like, no, we're just
fucking
older.
hurt.
Got it?
I'm
Can't do
fucking
that
hurt.
shit.
Don't you?
But if you see me to pull it clutch, I could bust
I
a
always used
move.
to do it in the fucking little bando house.
I could
On
bust a
30
move.
second, never used to do that shit.
Hell
The
yeah.
bando
I'm
house.
thankful for everything
Brando,
that
man.
Denver's hip hop gave to me because you know what? I look back on
Kick
it,
5 motherfuckers
and there's so
out
many
and start
monumental
bandoing
people
it.
that I have in my mind and heart that I can mention.
PS2.
Mars, Fiends,
Me and JJ.
you know, plenty of fucking people that were out there doing this shit. J-Rock, Arc, Scream, Crank, fucking, plenty of fucking people. There was different crews out there. There was types. Remember,
Yes,
they were
our
getting
dog
that
used to
shit.
be
We were at
cute.
the Tivoli getting action. We were at H2O getting action. We were down in the fucking by MGM's getting action. There was action
MGM
everywhere,
was
man.
crazy as hell.
You could
Oh,
go in
yeah.
and
That
get your
was
shot
gnarly.
to
That's
prove
when
who you
gang
were
members were at.
and get your breakdance on.
MGM's, hey,
Yep.
shit.
You know, did
For
you
real.
have it in you? Did you really have it in you?
That's
We find
funny.
out that night.
That was
Hey,
crazy.
where's one place that you would say skating took you that you thought you would never be or
Deep
go?
Park, Orderly. Got it right there. Denver Park Loco. For real. I've been to a lot of places in the world, and Denver skate park is the best skate park I've ever been to. It's a party, it's a skate park, it's a hobby, it's everything. You know what I mean? They have tagging there too for you. Like, it's whatever. For real.
No, you're
Dead
from
ass.
I've
If I
been
make
there.
you
though.
laugh, I'm a funny guy, huh? Motherfucker, am I funny?
Yeah.
Do I look like a fucking clown to you?
Nah, not a clown,
Son
but
of a man.
you look like a crazy motherfucker
No,
over
bro,
here.
I love. Like, I've been around the world, but like, I love D Park. D Park is everything to me. It's like it's just a blessing. Like it just, I love it no matter what. Love it no matter what. The people, the hobby of it. I've been to cool skate parks I think that are cool, but it's not as fun every day. You go back the next day, you're like, whack.
Where's the best non?
Can't even drink here because I got a ticket. Take my beer, you pig.
Where's
fucking cool?
Where's the best non-skate park place? Like, is it L.A.? Is it like overseas?
Nah,
Like
it's right here.
it's here in Denver. All right. There you go.
Nah, no. I'm sorry. I can't even say that. I would say, honestly, probably would be San Diego. Because, like, sometimes when you people fuck up at them parks, you can't get in. They have, like, fences.
Mm-hmm.
So they just cut it off. You can't go in. Know what I do? Because I'm a tourist. Hop over the fence,
climb the
get
fence.
my 5 tricks. I'm out. Get my 1 ticket. Hopefully my head fits through the fucking fence and I get out there. I feel like because I love San Diego so much, like it's so cool, but just the leniency of it, they don't let you do that. You can't jump over. If it's locked, it's locked.
Right. No, for sure.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
trespassing.
sucks. Yeah.
Here in Denver,
Tickets
they're
are
like,
fun.
hey, get out of there.
Yeah, they don't even care. They're scared of you. They're all, hey, oh shit, you're a gangster. I'm leaving.
He probably has COVID.
Oh yeah, I'll start coughing. What's up, motherfucker? What's the homie we know here? Fucking Eric. You know what I'm talking about, Eric, the guy on the bike.
Oh, bro.
Tell him about that story.
No, you.
The park ranger? He ain't my danger.
That shit's hilarious.
Tell him that story.
So it gets down.
He comes up to me. He's like a park ranger. We act up with that guy.
He's a gun hole
Flatten his
motherfucker.
tires.
Oh, bro.
We still, like, when he rides our tickets up, we take them, rip it up. We just give him hell.
Take the air out of his tire.
Yeah, we're pretty
Everything.
good with that.
Oh, that shit was terrible.
How many places have you been though, Louis? I know you traveled.
Well, I've been to a lot of places, but it's like not as fun as like Colorado. Like Colorado.
Okay,
was
you
so,
went to
like,
Seattle,
in it,
right?
you know what I mean?
Did you go to Seattle
Yeah,
or
that
Oregon?
shit
Or
sucks.
Oregon? Where'd you go to?
I went to Oregon and Seattle. They both suck.
Did you go to Portland or what?
Yeah, Portland's crazy.
Crazy.
Fucking dude, they had some bitch out there who was like, hey, you want a fucking COVID test? I'm like, fuck no. And I see a bunch of tents and some crackheads like shooting up and shit, dude. I'm like, oh my god, nah, none of that. None of that.
Did you get to skate on the freeway?
Kid knew me.
Say no
It
to
was
drugs.
Like, no,
Did you
it was
skate on
weird,
the
like,
freeway
shooting
over there
up,
in
like,
Oregon?
the-
Did you
I
skate
don't know,
on the
it's
freeway
weird.
park? Did you get that park under the freeway? Did you skate
Oh
that
yeah,
park?
that part's sick. It's sick, but just too many heads.
Junked out.
Too many.
Yeah, I've never experienced something like that, and I was like, God damn.
There's homeless people everywhere.
So, I think that's before like we seen
How does that
tents
affect
here.
your skating though?
Before you
What does
seen
that have
tents
to do
here,
with you hitting the
they
park?
were like every city we went to were big tents, and they're offering you for COVID tests,
Right.
and they're using the same needles. I was like, fuck.
Okay,
no.
but how do people over there affect you skating your game
They
when
didn't
you?
affect my skating. They affected me because I didn't want to be around.
Be next to
that.
COVID ass
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Shit,
That doesn't
hey,
matter. You're
you
gonna
go,
get
you gotta
sick.
you go to the fucking piss in a fucking little bathroom thing. You step on a fucking needle. Oh, you got COVID.
Damn.
That
Got
has
more than
nothing-
COVID.
That has nothing
No,
to do
for
with the
real.
skate park.
Hey,
so
I would go
why
to
did the
Kyle's
skate
car
park
and-
scare you?
Oh shit. That park was gnarly. I ain't gonna lie. It's like under a bridge. But it's just super slickery. Like it's. It
Just
just
too much
slides
going
too
on.
much. Yeah. No.
Oh,
It
it's
just
slick.
slides. So when you skate,
Moisture, moisture.
it slides. You know what I mean? That's
Moisture.
something that kind of sucked. And it's under a bridge. It's all the humidity and shit.
Okay, that's
It's
all I know.
different.
Oh yeah.
I loved it though. Shooting, they stay open till like 4 in the morning. I'm like, this is the best park ever. My homie did
Damn. 4 in
what
the
the fuck is that shit called when you do the tender date?
Shut up.
He got a Fiona, my nigga, at 3 in the morning.
There's
Amazing.
a Fiona.
Yeah, I caught, dude, dead ass. She was tall as fuck, dude. I was like, damn. Fine too, but look like Fiona. When she threw the fit, she was Fiona.
All right.
Let me
Had-
shoot
had
a
to
question,
run across
Elvis.
the- hey, had to
What do
run
you think
across the
hip hop is at in the graffiti culture in 2022 today? And you too, Joe. Well, that's for you, both of you guys. What do you think it's at right now? Because I know you encounter a lot more than what I do, but I wanted to know where you think
It's not a lot of
It's
In
just
Denver?
different
of the new
nowadays.
generation
It's
bringing
not
in
a lot
new
like
ideas.
In Denver
It's
or
the
all
internet.
over?
Denver, just Denver in general.
Oh, Denver's popping.
But how come none of us get names out there? Get what
I think
mean?
there in the
Denver
graffiti
don't
scene
have
there is.
names.
In the graffiti scene, I think that a lot of artists here from Denver.
Yeah, popping, but I'm talking about
What
artists
is the magazine?
like
is there a
rapping.
magazine that
Oh,
pumps the
that's
shit out
'cause
there right
We
it's
don't
now?
have
coming.
nobody out of Denver or Colorado to be
It's
like
coming.
a mainstream.
Do we always got a magazine
We have
that
good
pumps
artists, right?
shit out
There
for
are
you
no
guys?
magazines anywhere no more.
Yeah, they
This
don't
shit's
I know.
all
exist.
So is there a
online.
website or anything that
I'm sure.
that highlights graffiti in
There's
Denver?
a bunch of them. Yeah, there's like
JoeThun the
I'm
podcast.
not-
fool.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go through.
Mine
like,
is, I'll fuck with you on that.
I'm gonna go through.
Nah,
nah, there's a
why
bunch
I'm
of
here.
cats.
That's why I'm
That's
here.
why I know of this because I've been following you, Joe. Okay, that's a true fact.
No, there's a bunch of
You've
accounts,
exposed
you
a lot
know.
of people that would never have the opportunity that you've given them.
I feel like the drunker I get, the better I look.
But that's the truth, though. I'm watching you, and you're doing good things for
Oh,
the
cool.
hip hop community and their
Appreciate you.
art and talent, and I appreciate shit like
Yes,
that.
sir.
Like, that's cool. You got Elvis in your corner, and we've been dying to get on this podcast because
for
we
sure.
love what you guys do. Little Louis, he's been pushing hard in his
Don't call me
lifestyle
that.
to get it. I know. You know, like
Fireball, man.
No, we already
yeah,
know,
he's
man.
Fireball fan, man, because he's rowdy.
We definitely appreciate y'all coming on too, man, and you know what I mean, telling us some shit.
What I tell you?
Definitely got to do a part 2.
Part 3?
Oh, we will, because you know what? Let me just tell you.
9,
Hey,
10,
let's
11,
just
12.
party.
A breakdance
I love it
event
'cause
that went
everyone's
down.
talking.
Next time we're gonna go live. We're gonna have you actually break dance live for the people.
I can do it. And
So you
I-
better
and
you
I-
spit on your head
I
while I
haven't
talk.
hit back,
You
but
better
I
do
can
some
do it.
yoga.
Hey, you spit
If I
on your
have
head
to,
while I
I'll
talk.
head back to
You better have your vieja
La
rub that
Raza
shit
Bar.
out.
La
Bar in
Raza.
the fucking gazebo one.
You better have your vieja
The
rub that
vieja.
shit
I'll
out, bro.
I'll get a windmill
Love
in that bitch.
Get one. All I need is one. Well,
No,
shit.
but hey, next time I come back in, I want to buy some tacos for you guys.
Oh yeah, let's do
You know,
Hey, bro,
I gotta feed you guys. You
From
guys hook
Mexico
us
City,
up.
we'll bring
Let's
you
do
some
that for
tacos.
sure. I love.
Yeah.
That's my
That's-
shit.
If I bring them, you gotta pay for them because I don't get a discount.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah, Louis.
You know,
Has
you
it on
don't
You
act.
better pay for them.
Hey, y'all got some social medias y'all wanted to let them know about?
Yeah, he's on the Chicken Mole Instagram.
No, I'm
Look up
Lukashi699
Okay,
Trey.
there we go.
That way, can't spell it, but just find me if you want.
Luke
Don't
Kashi.
give a fuck.
Astro80 Instagram.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
You know, look
It's
it up,
already
man.
popping.
Hey, come on in. But let me tell you something. I very much appreciate these two guys right here that are doing this for you people out here. You better appreciate them like I do because they're getting out here and getting it for you.
Yeah, thank
And,
you, man. We really
this
Shout
is-
out
appreciate
to
it.
their
It's
drink.
very important to our culture. We got to stay connected.
Hell
Shout out
yeah.
to your guys'
There you hear.
drink.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Orale.
Orale.
Hey, don't turn me off. Bad girl. Bad
You turned him off.
They
Kings
just
won.
say, "Are you his manager?" I said, "I did the best I could."
Louis.
Louis.
What up? Lua.
But I got to get a new job.
Hey, you know what they tell me too? Funky Cole Medina. I might be a dummy right here, but
Funky
I'm a
Cole
fucking clout
Medina.
chaser.
About it. Right it.
Past the hoes, they already know.
They do.
But like I said,
Hey,
I
if
want to give a
Alvis
big
didn't know
shout
me,
out
I
to
would be a bum.
INS.
This
They
fool.
started me in this hip hop shit. They were the graffiti
And
group.
that's the thanks
and it
I
was
get.
CWD, and then it was GWT, and I was a part of all of it. And I'm thankful for all of them for letting me involved in this shit, man.
Yo,
I made it far.
That's
And I
what's
love
up,
what I had
man.
to do
Hell
with
yeah.
them.
Orale.
You know, I look back on those guys, and they're all around still me. There's some that had passed on in the past year, and you know, love and respect and peace to
R.I.P.
them people.
Yo, Louis, I know you got a bunch of catchphrases though, bro. Like,
No, so what? Hit me with it.
I know. What are some of your favorite sayings that you think people know you by? They're so fucking funny.
Fireball,
Yeah,
Bam Bam.
yeah, they're rude. I know.
Should I
Let's
fully
just say them.
it and I'm
Yeah.
not even racist?
Get in the mic.
Oh
Get in
fuck.
Smoke meth the fuck. I pull in to pull out. Tell the hoe I love my hoe. Know why? Cause I pull out, bro. If I like a bitch, I don't really care about the bitch. If I have a job, I pay my own rent. Know what the hoe does? Pay my rent too. That's cool. There we go.
You're fucking sick.
Forgot
Nice.
my good one.
Tell me y'all one more time.
Say, but I
You
can't
pay
say
the
it.
cost to be the boss. Yo, thank you guys for coming
Yeah,
out.
we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, hella appreciate you guys very much.
Always appreciate
Thank
everyone,
you.
man. Comes and helps
Little
us.
lives
You know.
matter, dude. I hope you appreciate me.
I know that shit, bro.
You're a lot bigger than me, man. He gonna kick my ass on the way out.
I'm not a fighter anymore, bro. I'm a lover, you know. But I won't, you know. That's for women.
Now you gonna hurt me?
Nah.
You gonna treat me like a torta?
We love tortas.
I don't beat bitches, but I'll beat your torta ass.
There you have it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
We're out of
outta
this
here.
podcast.
Peace.
Hey, thank you guys, man. JoeThunder and Elvis, man. We love you
They
guys.
didn't even give me water.
Hey.
Peace.